There's lots and lots of different pellets in the Nutrabaits range, and I rate them really, really highly. You can use them straight from the bag, but personally, I find I get a lot more from them from scalding them. So what I'm going to do is show you quickly how I scald them. It's so easy, it literally is just a case of adding water. So take your pellet, take your bucket, and probably about half full. You don't need any more of that, and then just wait for the kettle to boil, and we're going to pour that hot water on. I think we're good to go. We've got steam, nice full kettle of water, bucket of pellet, and literally perfect. We just want enough water so it comes level with the tops of the pellets. And then with a trusty bank stick or something similar, just make sure all the pellets are perfectly scalded. Slight top up, so you can just see the water creeping around the edge. So we're back again, the water has cooled, or we've left it overnight, whichever you want to do. We're ready now to use our scalded pellet. So let's have a look first of all. There we go, one large congealed mess. Doesn't look particularly exciting at the moment, although you could use these now. They'd be perfect in a feeder as they are, but I now like to make these a lot more exciting, and this is where you can really do well with scalded pellet. This fluffing up is brilliant. For me, it's hard work, but it's great, because what it does is, apart from anything else, you'll break up some of the pellet and some will stay whole. So you actually get this wonderful mix of crumb where all the flavour's been released by the scalding, but in the middle of that as well are some semi-soft, larger lumps of food. So if you imagine either from a PVA bag or a stick or a feeder, how that's going to work. You literally just press your feeder in, just look at that. You've got this wonderful combination of crumb, whole pellet, half broken up pellets. Imagine that washing out into the current. Doesn't get any better than that, but you can make it even better. How to make it better? Well, for starters, we could add extra boost to that. We could just re-flavour that if we wanted to. So there's no reason why you can't take some of the liquid booster and pep it up with that. That will now give us not only the crumb, but you also get some beautiful sludge in that. So we've added our booster, which is giving us this sludge effect as well. Let's start adding one or two other goodies to make it even better. Let's add a bit of hemp. And don't ignore the hemp liquid either, because that will all add to the mix. Give that a stir around. Do we want to make it a bit more visual? In which case, we could add a bit of corn. And again, don't ignore the juice. And one of my favourites, dead maggot. Basically all I do is just put them in the freezer overnight and leave them in small bags. You've got these. Prefer this simply because I find these little things are a bit of a nuisance. You put them in and they disappear. You can't see them, whereas this way they'll be more visible. They won't disappear into the weed, silt or whatever. Give that a good stir around. The possibilities are endless. What fish is going to be able to resist that? You've got beautiful smell, you've got different sizes, you've got visibility, everything, taste. It don't get any better. You fill your feeder, your spod, your spom, whatever with that, perfect. That's one of the reasons why I really like Scalded pellet. So that's my mix sorted, that's my Scalded pellets done. Here's the magic moment though, because if you notice, when we filled this bucket, it was only half full. Now it's nearly full. The fluffing up tends to give you more volume of bait. We've only actually used the top bit. So once I've used this, I add some more particles, some more maggots, some more corn, fluff it again, and it seems to come back. It's the Scalded pellet that keeps on giving. It's the Willy Wonka of pellet, because whatever you do, the bucket just keeps on filling up. And the fish love it as well. Can't be bad.